Hello there, good morning, it's Elena here. I thought I haven't done some tutorials for a while, so here is one. I really recommend it to anyone as a warm-up, and it is on double notes, so it is a very good exercise. And what you need to remember is that the hand needs to be very relaxed, and it's not about the speed. I wouldn't recommend this exercise to do with the metronome, especially in the early stages. It's more about control in understanding the relationship between all 5 fingers on both hands. I will be just showing the right hand, and remembering how these fingers will be working together. So it starts with a major third, C and E, and we're going just to use these 5 notes, and we start with crotchets, then we will add quavers, then triplets, and then demi-semiquavers. Let me show you. So you start with a major third, C and E, and then D and F is the next one, E and G, and then you go down to D and F and C and E. But the lower note will be held with the thumb, where eventually we're going to be adding notes. So let's have a look. Very important it is to listen. So you arrive at each together, and then you go with the third finger, the upper finger, playing quavers, and lower finger holds the note. Triplets. Slow down if necessary. And demi-semiquavers. Sorry, is it semiquavers? Yes, semiquavers. Right at the end, the whole note. And very important at this point to check if there any tension, and you will immediately feel that there will be tension. So that's when you stay on these 2 notes and really acknowledge that and completely relieve yourself of that tension. And then you're doing opposite, so the top notes will be held and bottom notes will be the ones we will be changing. But we start with crotchets again. And lift those fingers in preparation, and the elbow also moves. So you can do it twice, you can do it as many times as necessary, and then off you go. We're going to do the same exercise now in minor. And we go. And try to remember as something else, position your wrist, center, right, center, left. And then what you do, you play the same exercise chromatically on all 12 keys. So the next will be obviously D major, D flat major. sorry, and so on and so on, then C sharp minor. Sorry, just saw somebody start watching, made a mistake. And then D major and D minor, major, minor, and so on and so on. It's a really, really helpful exercise, so I do recommend that. As I said, always try to listen and project the notes. So when you do quavers, for example, just decide which note is going to be leading. Do you going to highlight the bottom note and go, or you want to highlight the top notes? So, as I said, it's a staccato or non-legato. It's really up to you. But it's, as I said, it's an excellent exercise for preparing to play polyphonic music. Things like fugue, pieces like fugue, that would be excellent. I used to practice these exercises by myself on all 12 notes, both hands together. It doesn't really take much time. I think it took me 5 minutes to get through all of them. Obviously, you know, I could play it much faster. So yeah, this is my new tutorial on practicing your double notes and to warm up. So I hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.